2 minutes, starting with Jarrett. What is your idea for tax reform? Any specifics?
Oh, yeah. I think we touched on this a little earlier. Instead of kicking the ball down the road on gross receipts tax reforms, we should impanel a broad group of experts and charge them with making recommendations. We should lay out the ground rules about the outcomes we want, but certainly our whole kind of economy has changed since our gross receipts framework was put into place, and there are probably reforms to it to modernize it that I haven't heard of, but we should definitely do that. The particular thing about our gross receipts tax rate that bothers me is, unlike Washington, unlike Oregon, we don't have an exemption. We don't help entrepreneurs who are starting out, and people, the artisans in El Dorado are very much like the ranchers in the Estancia Valley. They're small scale businesses, and anything we can do to help them prosper means they'll hire more people, they'll generate more prosperity overall. So I want to make it easier for them by lowering taxes. I've talked about property taxes. I think more property taxes should devolve to local jurisdictions where we live in such an incredibly diverse state, and what works in Rama isn't going to work in Albuquerque, and that's why having the state say the minimum wage should be this or that is wrong, because a dollar goes a lot further in some places than others, and local governments know best what a living wage is, and they have the authority. They should use it. We should encourage them to create living wages based on their own cost of living.
So 2 years ago, it was 2 years ago, might have been last year, the House actually passed a tax reform package, and it passed unanimously. And it was to simplify the GRT and lower the rate. And it was sponsored by Jason Harper out of Albuquerque, Republican. Passed unanimously. The Senate put the brakes on that, and rightfully so. Because the Senate said, oh, okay, what's going to be the fiscal impact of this? So the Senate put the brakes on it. I think that was the right move. We commissioned a study, and the Republicans are very upset that we were spending taxpayer money to study the tax code. But we commissioned a study to see what our options were and what the fiscal impact would be. That's absolutely on the agenda for the next session. Just so you get a flavor of it, one of the exemptions is for cage fighting. Okay? So, I mean, we have all these weird special interest exemptions. Hopefully we can simplify that.